Good morning. Tomorrow we have discussed about the topic vaccination. Vaccination. Today we will more to know about the vaccination. You know that what are the vaccine? First, we have discussed about the any bacteria or pathogens which attacks upon our bodies. Our bodies have a immune system. Our body has a immune system, and by this immune system, the main is lymphocyte cell. Lymphocyte cells are found in our blood, and blood are circulate from one part of body to others. So these lymphocyte cells have ability to form antibody. This lymphocyte cell have ability to form antibody. Antibody is a like of weapons by which the harmful bacteria and viruses will be killed by this antibody. And some are the cells such as monocytes which directly attacks upon the bacteria or viruses and kill them. Means the two difference between the lymphocytes and monocytes. Monocytes are the cell which directly attacks upon the viruses and bacteria, and whereas the lymphocyte cells have ability to form a particular weapons like antibody, and by these antibodies the harmful bacteria will be killed. When any bacteria or viruses when enters in our body, our lymphocytes or immune system makes a type of a particular antibody for a particular viral disease, such as for the smallpox. When attacks smallpox virus on our body, these lymphocytes make a special type of antibody which kills only the virus of smallpox, neither any other type of virus such as polio virus, rabies virus. No, it will kill only a particular virus, that is smallpox virus. And some lymphocyte cells becomes converted a type of memory cell, and these memory cell also have ability to same type of antibody which kills to the smallpox viruses. So if the further and again the smallpox virus attacks on our body, then already antibody is present and which kills to the smallpox viruses. So in the case of vaccination, what are the vaccination? In the case of vaccination, we will inoculate, we will introduce inactive viruses or dead viruses which do not ability to produce any kind of disease, such as we take a polio virus. This is known as, if you have a polio virus which are dead, which are inactive, we will this inactive by the heat shock treatment. We will heat them and kill these viruses, and then we will inoculate, introduce into the human body. And when our immune system will see these inactive viruses which do not produce disease, but our immune system makes a type of antibody against these dead smallpox viruses, and a number of antibodies will be formed in your body. But these viruses are dead, it will not produce any kind of disease, but it enhance the activity of immune system and makes a number of antibody against the smallpox viruses. And when the living or active smallpox virus directly will enter into your body, then already it will meet from the already ready-made antibodies and just quickly kills the smallpox viruses. These are the mechanism of the vaccination. means vaccination is a process in which dead or inactive viruses or protein will introduce in your body that induced to our immune system is known as vaccination. Means vaccination is a process which induced to the immune system for making the antibody, and when reals are living viruses introduce or attacks on your body, then it will meet from the already prepared antibody and kills that organism. And in the case of active immunity, what are the active immunity and what are the passive immunity? When what are the active immunity? In the case of active immunity, we have activate to our immune system in the active immunity. Means active immunity is a process in which any viruses attacks on our body, then lymphocyte cell makes a antibody. Means when any viruses attacks upon our body, then our immune system makes a type of antibody and protect our body. This type of immunity is known as active immunity. But when a ready-made antibody introduced in our body, and then it will protect to our body from the pathogens, from the bacteria, then we will call it is a passive immunity. Means in the case of active immunity, when our immune system makes an antibody for the killing the particular viruses, this is a active immunity in which our body self makes a type of antibody by which it will kills to the microorganism, and it take a time. In the active immunity it will take a time and it is not harmful. But in the case of passive immunity, when we will introduce in our body a ready-made antibody against from a particular diseases, then it will protect our body. It is known as passive immunity. It do not take a time and it may be harmful. So these are the difference between the active immunity and passive immunity, and these are all about, and this was the last topic of your syllabus of. Thank you.